add to it. It's a very long process, especially when you're by yourself. So, but I usually do great ones, really good ones, like the end falling with us, you bitches. It's very good. Okay, so anyway, but when I got to Las Vegas, I couldn't think of anything. So I just decided to tell everybody about the 2 nights it took me to turn 40. And so that's what you're getting. Like it or not, that's what you're getting. All right, so it's May the 19th, and I'm with my best friend Paulette, and I was at my favorite club in New York. It was called Heartbreak, and Polly and I were sitting on top of these banquettes, you know, like that, kind of. And I was just thinking, oh my God, this is so great. I'm 40 and I'm still hot. And I was about to make a Moonstruck with Nicky Cage. He was 21, and I don't, you know, people didn't go, oh my God, I can't do Cradle Snatcher. So anyway, Polly and I are having a wonderful time, and I was having a beer, and I don't even drink, but I thought it was chic, and I thought I looked grown up, and so I was doing it. And I'm looking around, and I'm thinking, oh my God, it's so great to be 40, I don't even care. And it just passed me by, right? And I'm looking around, and I think, whoa, And I turned to Polly, and I said, Polly, don't, women, you're gonna understand this. Polly, don't look now. But over my right shoulder is the cutest guy I have ever seen. Just like, cool, look over in a second. And she goes, where? Where is he? Where is he? I hit her hard. Right. And anyway, his name was Robert Camilletti, and that's another story. So, that night, he and I were flirting, but it just didn't get anywhere, and I was bored, so I went home. And I was staying at my friend's hotel. It's called Morgan's, and he was really lovely. And he had just gotten out of jail for tax evasion. Like you did. And he was letting me stay there, and it was fabulous, and I was having a wonderful time. He owned Studio 54. And,
oh my God.
So I went to sleep just dreaming wonderful dreams of being 40 and how fabulous life is and blah, 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 blah. And then in the morning, I wake up, a telephone call, and this man goes, hi, Cher. And I went, yeah. He says, it's George Miller. And I said, hey, George, how are you? And he went, well, I don't want you to be in my film, and Jack and I think you're too old and you're not sexy. It was like, good morning, 40. It was terrible. It was really terrible because I wanted this movie so badly, and so tears just, I didn't want him to know I was crying, and tears just started streaming down my face, you know? And, I mean, usually when someone in Hollywood insults you, they just get right off the phone. But this guy, you know, I mean, he and I later became friends, but boy, what a pain in the ass. He just kept going and going. I don't like your face, I don't like your hair, I don't like the way you talk, I don't blah, blah, blah. And I went, okay, look, motherfucker. Find me under a rock. I've been nominated for Academy Award for Silkwood, and I did a little movie called Mask, and I hung up. But the tears were still strolling down my face, and it was terrible, and then I realized, I thought, oh my God, these are great tears, because usually I have to make a little scrunchy face to have a lot of tears, and these were just like cascading and cascading. They were so fabulous. And then I thought, God, you're crazy. You just lost this job, and you're worried about actress tears. But I remembered that I did quite a lovely little job of actress tear in Moonstruck, where one tear just went down my face. Yes. So anyway, and at that moment, my kids come in with this big cake and 2 bellboys, and they're coming in. It's like over there. Oh, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Mom, happy birthday to you. And then they looked at me and they went, Mom, you're crying. And I went, Yeah, because, okay, when ladies get older, and they're very excited, and they're very happy, sometimes they just cry from happiness. And they went, oh. I said, okay, now move on. And, all right, so, anyway, I forgot to tell you this. Usually when I forget something, I go to a special place. Okay, so, I was staying at my friend's hotel, but I owed him $28,000 and I didn't have the money. Okay, I forgot something bigger. Okay, all right, so, all right, but so since the beginning of David Letterman, I think you know David Letterman here? Okay, they'd always invited me to be on the show, and I'd always said no. Now I can go all the way back. All right, but so 3 days before my birthday, they called and they said, how would you like to spend your birthday with Dave? And I said, I'd love to, for $28,000.
Awesome.
And they said, we don't do that. And then I said, well, then neither do I. And we hung up. And about 20 minutes later, they said, okay, we'll do it. And the producer said, and I went, cha-ching. And the producer said, just tell me, why haven't you ever wanted to come on the show? We've been asking you since the beginning. And I said, well, you know, Dave is very popular, he's very intelligent, he's really funny. But when people come on that he doesn't respect or he doesn't like, he's kind of an asshole. And the guy agreed with me and we hung up. So, the next night I went to see Dave and I came in. I looked kind of like a bag lady. I don't know what I was thinking. So anyway, so Dave's sitting there and I'm sitting there. And so he's funny and I'm funny and he's funny and I'm funnier. And then he says, so tell me, Cher, why haven't you ever wanted to come on my show? And I go, I'm dead because it was the 80s. I couldn't say what I said, and I couldn't, if you lie during an interview, you're just screwed and you'll never be able to be funny. It's just terrible. And so while I'm thinking all of these things in a nanosecond, because I thought you were an asshole, just came out of my mouth. And I was like trying to stick it back in, but it was gone. And so Dave said he was traumatized for 5 years. But we became friends. He's very cool. Anyway, but all right, he's very cool, and I really like him, and we are friends. Except for my last birthday, he sent me a beautiful card, you know, in script. Script is something we used to do when we were writing letters. It's curly. You put it in an envelope. Okay, so anyway, but at the bottom of this beautiful birthday card, there was a P.S. and it said, P.S. My mom always likes Sunny better. I think he's harboring. Anyway, so that was then when I was 40 and this is now and I'm not. But not so long ago I did a 5-minute plank. So, cha-ching. And before this show starts, I just have one thing to say. What's your granny doing tonight?